Can we transform the snowy wasteland into a bustling utopia with just fishing industries? Alright, let's just get right into it. Also, Paradox, I think your game's broken. Basically, the rules are simple. We can only build fishing wharves, shipyards, and the industries involved in those, such as wood and fabric and whatever else. This is probably gonna go really bad. As it was, we basically had like 5 people in our entire nation, and those people were dirt poor. To make matters worse, we were in a personal union with Sweden. Oh no, anyone but the Swedes. With more than double population, a little bit more than double our population, with triple our GDP. So the big bad guy is probably gonna be Mr. Carl Johan Bernadotte. Now the good thing about being in the Swedish market is we provide for the Swedes as well. They'll buy our fish. Basically, it's a substitute for grain, which is very nice, because we cannot grow any grain. We barely grow grain here in Norway. Look at our people don't even eat grain. Most of our people just eat fish. That's cool that it models that. Right away, we expanded our construction sectors. After all, the age of Vikings was long gone, and our people unfortunately had to make an honest living. Now, something we have to be mindful of is our population. We barely have anybody to work, basically. We might even start destroying some of these workplaces, just so we can get more people. To help with immigration, we started offering free Swedish meatballs, and just like that, Swedes started pouring in. Yep, and we are getting some migrants from Gotland. We want to try to steal as many people as we can from Sweden. We're still Vikings, we steal stuff. So we got to expanding our first fishing wharves, and we already hit the cap. Oh man, that's gonna be rough. So we're technically 7th, 8th, 9th place. We are 9th producer worldwide of fish. In order to beat the Swedes in production, we needed to catch up in population. So we had this great idea to become less racist. This way we'll get less discriminated people, and they will come migrate to us, hopefully. We want to create a bastion for our people. Hey, we've hit 1 million GDP! Oh man, this is rough. Eventually, we maxed out the fishing wharves in our capital. And now we just need to employ them. It turns out we didn't have enough boats, and a lot of our fishermen were just swimming. Okay, we're gonna build up some shipyards here in western Norway, just because there's not really a population here yet in eastern Norway. It'll take a while to complete. Yeah, we have a ton of unemployed people here in western Norway. We want to fish that. That was not even intended. Subscribe for more quality content. Now we're slightly less racist. We do want to pass a health system so our population would get less dead people. But the Church of Norway was just way too powerful. So instead of passing charity hospitals, we decided to wait for public health. In the meantime, we started a huge deforestation project in western Norway for the basis of our rapidly growing shipping industries. Plus, they're faster to build and we need to get the unemployment down. And then we received news that would change the course of Norway forever. Ooh! North German mass immigration. Beautiful, that's what we wanted. Oh, that's beautiful. That's what we like to see, boys. Our population, man, needs to come up. As thousands of North Germans flooded our lands, our logging camps and fishing wharves continued to grow. But still, we were running out of workers. Would this German exodus to the fjords of Norway be enough to fuel our growing economy? Holy moly, wasn't this at like 300,000 last time I saw it? What? That's insane, dude. Look at this annual projected migration, 158,000. How many Germans do we have? 105,000 Germans. In less than 1 year, our capital grew by 25%. Oh, we're almost at 500,000. We're at 528,000 already. What in the world is happening? Why are there so many German people here? And the standard of living is coming up, though. It's almost at 10 now. Literally in like 1 year, we grew by 25%. Look at this growth. You can see. Boom. Mass migration's insane. With the huge influx of our new migrants, our GDP grew considerably. But now, we needed to create more jobs for them. But here's the thing. So clippers, consumed by pops from wealth levels 20 to 99, we basically want to make our people really rich. The richer our people get, the more clippers they'll buy. Let's go! Another North German mass immigration. Yo, we're turning into Germany. We're not gonna be Norwegian anymore. While we were slowly becoming the real North Germany, we decided to modernize our shipping industries. We need engines for this. We have none, obviously. Let's see if we can import some. Yes, we can, from the Prussians. Now, what this means is capitalists now run our shipyards, which is very nice. But this modernization brought a crippling issue. Now if we look here, hardwood is expensive, which is driving up the cost of actually producing ships. So to finish off our modernization program, we pushed nationwide for our logging camps to also produce hardwood. Immediately, our country saw the fruits of our innovation. And our 5th shipyard has been constructed. That should make fishing cheap. Yes sir, it is. Now with shipping infrastructure in place, we pushed for a huge expansion of our fishing industries. Yes, we can export fish. Alright, let's export to the Americans, to the Ottomans, to the French. Sure. Everybody gets fish. Oh yeah, look at the profitability going up. Look at that. The price went boom? I don't know why I said it like that. Like and subscribe. For the next few years, we continued building up our small economy. Slowly, the fishing industries lifted our people from poverty, bringing more and more immigrants to our coasts. In no time, our tiny nation became 2nd producer worldwide of fish. We had officially doubled our GDP, and our people were living better than ever. 2 million GDP, baby. If this game had inflation, we'd be a hot air balloon. That's how inflated we'd be. Yeah, that was a bad joke. It's hard to make map games fun, okay? Oh, and in northern Norway, we get whaling stations. Ooh. Maybe we should build up some whaling stations. That counts as fish, right? Yeah, I would say so. Things were going great, but our population was still tiny. We were nothing but a small fishing village compared to the great powers. But then, something happened that would forever alter the course of our nation's destiny. Ooh, and public health insurance, beautiful. On December 10th, 1844, Norway passed public health insurance. Now the goal for this law was to lower the mortality rates to increase population growth. But it had a much greater impact. Oh yeah, more mass immigration, baby. Just as the Great War erupted in mainland Europe, thousands from all over the continent fled to our lands seeking public health care. Oh my gosh, 11 standard of living. We were at like 10.2 or something. Shot up to 11. This is insane. This raises your standard of living so much. Along with the promises of free Swedish meatballs, our public health care was just too much as a massive surge of Swedes migrated to our lands. The pressure was too great and Sweden began to crumble. Swedish aristocratic revolt started revolution? What? Oh, gross, Sweden. As the IKEA people tore each other to pieces, our massive influx of workers propelled our whaling industries to the moon. We just hit level 3, standard of living is almost to 12 now. Who knew that having doctors would raise your standard of living, huh? Look at how many people are leaving to eastern Norway from Norland. So far, we've had almost 100,000 Swedes migrate over. Here we go, 2 weeks, we'll change to level 4 health system. Alright, keep an eye on the standard of living, right? 10 days. 9 days. Keep an eye right here. 7 days. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. And what? We literally got scammed. Hold on, what? 12.6. It gained 1 standard of living. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. That should get us a lot more migrants. That's almost 50,000 people we're taking from Sweden every year. Yeah, we get 40,000 people from Sweden every single year. That's like half of a mass migration target. Because we were stockpiling gold, we decided to shift to lower taxes. Holy crap. Just from fisheries. And we just hit 3 million GDP, boys. China doing China things. Should I go down in more taxes? Oh, we got a North German migrate. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh man, we have way too much. Instead of going down even more taxes, I'm thinking we build up our construction a little more. Yeah. Because we're getting a ton of people. We're getting so many people. We're about to hit 1 million. We're probably going to hit 1 million by the end of the year. Another one! Another mass immigration to Western Norway. Oh my gosh. But everybody wants to live in Norway and become fishermen. They want the free healthcare. Look, we're about to hit 2 million population in Norway. And 1 million is in Eastern Norway. In the next few months, our population exploded. In no time, we hit 2 million population, and many of the newcomers were from Big Brother Sweden, but soon to be Little Brother Sweden. With this new workforce, our fishing wharves exploded in productivity. 13, and it's pretty profitable, guys. We employ 60,000 people here. That's crazy. This started at like 300,000. We've more than doubled it here in Eastern Norway. Oh my goodness, another mass immigration. Another one. And last one. Boom! Fully employed. And very cheap fish. We need to start exporting more of these fish. We are currently first producer worldwide of fish, baby! The world shall know of Norwegian fish. After expanding our global fishing empire with a few more trades, our productivity continued to climb. Yep, the price came up just a tiny bit, but because we're making so many fish, even a tiny price fluctuation changes this dramatically. But this massive growth did come with a downside. Alright, we have unemployment issues going on because we're getting so many people here in our capital. We need to fix that. Let's build up our shipyards. Yeah, let's get more shipyards. I mean, we could get some engines, actually. We do need engines. Maybe that's what we get. Engines for the shipyards. I say that's part of the supply chain, so we can build that. So we started making our own ship engines to reduce the production cost of our fishing boats. Another mass immigration. At this point, it's not even funny anymore. Dude, look at the population of Sweden. It went down by so much. They lost like 500,000 people. I mean, that's good for us. Look it, we almost have as many people as Sweden now. So for the next few years, we kept building up our shipping industries, all the while letting in hundreds of thousands of migrants. Because the sheer amount of people flooding to our lands, many of them remained unemployed. Yeah, look, here in my capital, only like 50% are actually Norwegian. I think it's time we shift over to public schools, mainly for the assimilation. So we want to change them all to Norwegian. Hey, and look here, in Eastern Norway, our capital has more population than the Swedish capital now. Then they just kept coming and didn't stop. Oh, speaking of population, we're getting another mass immigration. Oh, and another one. Man, we have so many unemployed people here in Eastern Norway. Goodness gracious. Ooh, another mass immigration. That's totally gonna help with our unemployment. Oh, look at this Swedish mass migration. The Swedish people from Finland. What? And apparently we broke Sweden too much because, well, look at this. Whoa, hold up. We are in the Prussian market. What? Since when? What? What? Huh? What? Wait a second. Does that mean that they'll buy a lot of our fish? Yo, we're in the Prussian... Oh, we just joined the Prussian market. That's why our GDP took a tank. It tanked, and then it went back up. And that's why our standard of living went down, is because all of our resources are being shared with the Prussians. Now, this wasn't all bad, though, because now we were selling all of our fish and our ships to the Prussians. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's keep building some shipyards, then. Not only that, but the Prussians loved our land a little too much. 233,000 every year. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Keep in mind, this was just one of our states. Oh man, we have a bigger population than Sweden. Dang, their GDP is looking good though. I'm not gonna lie. It's because they don't have to build only fisheries. So both of my provinces have over 1 million population now. Now Northern Norway, oh my gosh! Northern Norway is growing so fast! Faster than you can eat a Big Mac from McDonald's, we had reached triple our starting population. But that was nothing compared to our GDP, fueled by only fishing industries. 7 million GDP, baby. Look at this, it just shot up. Just shot up like crazy. Our GDP is growing like crazy. Our population's growing like crazy too. And just like that, we had transformed this desolate wasteland into the world's greatest fishing utopia. This hurts so much. Subscribe for more. Now watch this video where I made the world's greatest IKEA as little brother Sweden.